through by one.
Hello and welcome in, everybody. Thank you for resubscribing to LLC, as always. Very loyal. She better. She's like my best friend and partner, so yeah. So today we'll be back in Timberborn, at least for the first part. Um, as with yesterday, still have construction going on, so please pardon the mess and everything. It is hectic and has been hectic for quite some time. Um, but it's nice to finally have some of this stuff actually getting going. Um, so yeah, let me know. As always, open to criticism on mic, sound, etc. Always trying to adjust that, make it work better. Especially since every day I set up, it's slightly different. Depending on like how I adjust this mic, everything else. Um, so why is that only on autosaves? It's not. Okay. We'll get right into it then. So we're back in the city of Chipboard, so called because I couldn't do Chipperton, and Chipboard's kind of a fun. At least I think it's a bit of a fun play on beavers. Making a mess out of trees and everything like that. Um, chopping them down, putting a bunch of, not quite sawdust, but chips. So, when we left off, we had a bunch of contaminated beavers. I had never messed with a bad tide before, so I did not do the best job of handling it. Bunch of bad tide water came down through here, entered our area here, and because of the way I've set it up, our beavers do have to go to work through this little, I guess you could call it the canal or whatever. There's a walkway there. I could probably fix that, well, and just change it to platforms so they can walk across instead of swimming through. But that way they get a little bit of water, get their wet fur when they're not sitting in the swimming pool area here. But yeah, the problem was when the bad water came through, they all got contaminated. So still working on that. That's kind of the primary goal for at least the first bit of this cycle, is cleaning up all the contamination. So we've got our herbalist here, who sadly can't do too much work until we get our dandelions and our blueberries all grown. But they're trying their best. Savokul is trying his best, their best. But because of that, we have a whole bunch of unstaffed buildings. We have a whole bunch of other stuff, a bunch of problems going on. So, yeah, it's not ideal. Looks like those died from contamination because the bad water. Looks like those did too. So we clearly had some problems because of the bad tide. Oh, those just died from drought. Looks like those all died from contamination though. Same with all these, a bunch of these. Yeah, that's too bad. Oh, sorry about that. So yeah, like I said, bunch of problems. You know, it's not super ideal. Looks like, what is going on here? I guess because I'm letting it out. Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. So I could unblock this at some point. Unblock that. Do I want to unblock any of this? Is there, where is this coming from? It's gotta just be coming from here, but yeah, I'm wondering how. Maybe it's because I blocked up the dam and so it all back flooded. I bet that's what happened. Anyway, so we're getting some more dandelions, but we do not have any berries. Looks like we have 18 left, so we have enough for 18 doses of antidote, which is not gonna fix our 19 contaminated beavers. I don't even think it's gonna fix half of them because it takes more than one per. They're very contaminated. Oh, this one's not. Hold on. There, like you. Like, I think it'll take 2 more doses to get him better. So we've got to kind of parse out our antidotes. Yeah, so we've stopped research. What do we need here? We've got our 2 gear workshops, our books, a forge, and our wood. Yeah, so you all can be kind of down. You don't need to be working. Yep, that's fine. You probably don't. You probably don't. Yeah, I think. I mean, we're okay. We just need time to get these guys. Oh, good lord. It takes so long for these beavers, or for these bushes to grow. That is a problem. It is a real problem. Let's see, we have 2K science. Do I have any treated wood? I do have enough. I have more than enough gears. I have more than enough. No, I don't have enough logs. Oh, that's kind of funny. Here, let's pause you. Let's put you up to a high priority so that we can get some logs. Because then I can get rid of these 2. Yeah, let's pause this. But let's like get rid of this water. Because then we want we'll put this here. Maybe here. I think here. And then that leaves open another spot for like a scarecrow or something. We just need this to run out. We need to supply it. How do I... If I unpause you... Can I make it so that you don't harvest any water, but you do, like, ship water out? Is that something I can do? They're not gonna do it right now because it's nighttime, but we'll see. See if I can kind of game this out. Cause yeah, I don't want you to like actually harvest any. I guess I can just, yeah, do that. But it's hard to tell if you get your water back. But I guess you do. Like, wood is obvious. You're obviously going to get your wood back. That's something that doesn't just seep into the ground. Okay. We can redo this. Yeah. Accept all the goods. Move it back up to 2 speed. We're back up to 10, which is good. We were down to like 6 for a while because of all those sick beavers. Just look at all of them. Oh, they're so slow and sad. Okay, but now we've got our large water pump in here. Let's delete a few things. Oops, wrong building. Can you not go there because there's a corner? Okay, so if we do that, yeah, then you can go. So you need a corner there. Would I rather have that or a corner? Like with a light? Or would I rather do this? I think I'll do that. And then I can do light post. Here, where they're all gonna walk. And then another one there. We'll make sure to prioritize this. We'll say you're slightly up on priority. Yeah. We'll let you do one beaver at a time. Because this is 0.33 hours for one. That's 1 hour for 5. So we're still... So we were getting 6 per hour before. And we were overproducing. This gives us 5 per hour. So it should be about equivalent. And if it's not, well, then we'll up it to 1 more. That'll be perfect. These are not quite done. Yeah, those... What, 4 days? Oh my gosh, it's another bad tide. not sure how to deal with this. Because the last time... Well, let's see. We've got a day to test it out, or 3 days, I should say. So if we pop this up to 2 meters, we get a little bit of flooding. But it stops it. Oh yeah, it is just flooding. It's going away. Okay, so it's slowly stopping. Building needs water. Oh, did you? Wow. That's kind of funny. Water started flowing this way. Okay, but it's still flowing that way. Because... Okay, so now that I've done this, you should be flowing the other way. Hopefully. It's still... It is taking the water this way. And it is going that way. I think I need more to go this way, though. I think I need to, like, demolish this levee. Yeah, it looks like it is slowly going that way. But not enough. Yeah, alright. So let's maybe do something like this. And then also say demolish these. And if we create a path, like that, does that get us far enough? It does. Do we have enough? Let's pause all of you guys. You do not need anybody working in here right now. Let's make sure our builders are good. Make sure our haulers are good. We have 2 unemployed people. Does appear to be stabilizing, but oh good lord, it is not pretty. And it is taking all day to do this. So I've got to find something better to do. I mean, this is working temporarily, but I've got to replace this with probably another floodgate. Actually, let's see if that does help. So that opens up a whole nother zone for the water to go through. So we should be seeing another. Let's get you with the rest of the unemployed people. There. Yeah, this is not. It is not blocking off enough of the bad water. Or potential bad water, I should say. It's flooding the crap out of all this, though. So now I know. Alright, let's open up one more here. Let's see if we can get this to go just a bit more. It is... But boy, it's not pretty. Yeah, I'm gonna have bad water problems here in 2 days. I'm just not moving enough through here to get it to all circle back. Especially from this side. It is gonna kill the crap out of all these again. Well, now we know how all those died. So that's exactly what happened. Is I blocked it off. Yep, same with these. Alright, we're gonna have to increase our daily hours here. See about maybe lowering this water level a bit. No, that's not going to do anything because it'll just flood right back up. So our best bet is to keep it high and then hope that basically as the bad tide comes in, there's enough of a buffer of good water that it kind of keeps most of the bad water, you know, kind of flowing this way and that way. Because if we have a reservoir of good water right here, then any bad water that tries to come down here is going to get mixed in with that good water. And if there is one thing that I've found, it's that if it's mixed thoroughly, then it's not really an issue. Oof. All right. Yeah, so these are helping contain it. It is letting very little through here. Once this gets finished, it'll let very little in general kind of seep over. And then I just need to make this a three level so I can push it just a bit higher. So that anything that does flood, you know, tends to prefer going this way. I'd probably need to make like a 2-level gate right there. Just so any water, bad water does like get diverted this way. Yeah, because that's higher than that. So it would get diverted this way, that way, and this way. So that's what I need to do. Okay, let's make sure we're building a levee here. And one more once that bush gets removed. Come on, remove that bush. Prioritize it. There we go. Alright, perfect. That should help. And then we've got half a day. Oh, we lost our sunflower. Oh no, they harvested it. Never mind. But yeah, we are gonna have a problem here when this bad water comes. It is mostly going this way though, so I think we'll be mostly good. There's very little that's coming up over this way. There is still some, obviously. But not a lot. And then once we get this, we can raise this up. I mean, we can get this to be a triple floodgate. That's going to be painful for sure, though. Demolishing this. And then reconstructing it. I don't know. Maybe I should leave it as a double. Alright, let's let him rest. We'll keep this on for now. 2 bad tides in a row. That's what that achievement is. Yeah, so here we go. Same thing here. Let's watch the mixing. Is there any other? That was already a bad tide. I think. Yeah, so those are the 2 sources, main sources, I think. I don't think there's any others. Yeah, they're getting caught right here, which is a good sign for our contamination here. This one is moving pretty solidly this way, which is good. We are starting to get some mixing in here. Yeah, but it is... Yeah, it's getting mostly stopped right about here. Wonder how far... I feel like I can take you further. But I don't want to risk the builders right now. Okay, it is starting to creep up on us. We have too many contaminated beavers already. Can I pause you? I cannot. Could be a problem. It's very slowly creeping in. Oh, good Lord. Yeah, this is not going well. I need another gate up here so I can block all of this off. It's what I really need. Okay, but you are getting dandelions. How many dandelions do you have? 31. There we go. We're starting to get some berries. Let's start to get these contaminated beavers out of their contamination. Yeah, one more for you. I think most of them have only one more round. All these trees are dying. They do still give you wood, so that's nice. At least. The berry bushes don't. Yeah. Okay, we've cured a contaminated beaver. We've done that multiple times. I don't know why the achievement just popped. Because we were at 21. But we should be starting to see a bit more of that. Yeah, now we've got some unwell beavers because they're all trudging through this bad water. Let's stop you from pumping so that you don't contaminate our good water here. No. Did you not? Okay. They couldn't figure out how to get to the one first. That's fine. Let's do that. We'll build 2 more like that. And then we'll see if we can... Yeah, I think this is too far. Might have to make another colony. If I go all the way over here, let's see. It says you might be able to. That's pretty red, though. I mean, only one way to find out, right? See if they can make it. And we want a double floodgate. Like that. Let's see. Can they make it? No. That is as far as they can get. Okay. Good to know. Alright. We want to get rid of this as quickly as possible. Yeah, I know. We're going to flood everything. Oof. Maybe I flooded it too much. Get that good water in there, though. It's stop that bad water from coming up this way for a little bit. Yeah, I think I overdid it. I think I should have slowly lowered it. You know, live and learn. Okay, we'll let it slowly sink out. Question is, are they actually going to do it? Let's keep that up a little bit. You don't need to let all this... Okay, so they're just saying they're flooded now. They're not saying they're... Okay, this one's blocked by bad water. And these ones are not. Yeah, so they're not contaminated anymore, which is good. Looks like these are gonna slowly... these ones died from contamination. Yeah, these aren't getting enough water because it is contaminated water. Wonder why all of these are dry now. But they weren't before. Like, these are drying. That is interesting. Are you still going to be drying? Also, can I build... Okay, you can be built now. That's great. Let's keep you going. And we need you to keep going as much as you can. Let's put you up to 1.8. Slowly reintroduce this. Well, no, we can keep it up because it should dry out. Well, no, it won't dry out because there's all that water. So if we slowly do this... Oh yeah, it should push it out that way, right? So we've got this too high. That's right. That's what was going on. So now these are all watered and healthy. We need to start cutting these down again. Sadly. No. Can't set their priority. Oh well. They'll get there. you should be able to go again. We'll put you down to 2. Actually, no, we need to put you back up to 3. Because we've got 19 unwell beavers. And yeah. So we want this to go back up to about there. I think we had it full height. Because then the water all gets pushed this way. That looks better. Because I do remember there being green there. Okay, and we do want... How much wood do we have? We have enough wood. So we want to get rid of all of that. And we do want to put in platforms so that these guys don't have to get contaminated when the bad tide comes down. And then also with this, we should be able to mostly stop it. Because we should be able to block it off. And make it go elsewhere. So between these two, we should be good. So during a bad tide, we just lift all the gates. A bunch of this crap gets flooded. But ideally, it forces it more down here. Like you can see, even just with the little amount that it's blocking it up here, it's already going this way. Even though these are fully open, they do block a little bit. Okay, we're down to 14 unwell beavers and 8 contaminated ones. Let's increase our time because we did get rid of our path here. So we do have to kind of help them out. Need 2 more. Come on. You're so close. Scarecrow is just flooding. Poor Scarecrow. Alright, 1 more. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Come on. Yeah, alright. We can put you down to a normal work cycle now. Yeah, so now you shouldn't be getting contaminated. Unless I totally flood everything. Okay, we're back up to 21 contaminated beavers. That's okay, I guess. Because at least now we've got our berries growing. We've got dandelions. Yeah, we've got antidotes working. So, and one of them, I think, died of old age. So, problem solves itself to a certain extent, you know? When they're old and contaminated, they just die. Okay. I think... Yeah. Alright, let's get rid of this area. Now that those have grown. or now that those have been planted. Because we don't want them cutting down these pines. We want to use those for their resin. So just to test this out, if I put this all the way up and this all the way up, what happens? Oh, and then this all the way down. So it immediately... It still comes through here. But not nearly as much. And it floods the crap out of all this. Floods the crap out of all this. Is it still? No? So it is just rushing down this way. So just got to do it before the bad tide actually starts coming. And then I should be good. Although it looks like it is starting to slowly spread this way. Alright. Well, I think that's a successful test. So we'll do that. We'll raise that back up. Yeah. I think that's pretty successful. What? No potatoes? Yeah, no potatoes. Oh, we are out of food. How did we run out of food? Oh, that's not good. That is not good. We had tons of food not too long ago. Let's pop you back down. Yeah. It's not ideal. No food. Let's prioritize harvesting for you and planting for you. That way, we've got some harvesting all the time and some planting all the time. I think that'll work a little better. we're starting to work our way back up in the food supply area. You need paper. Oh, and you just turned logs to paper. Okay. I don't think we need that many logs right now. Don't think we need you. Why are you? Oh, you're full. Okay, well then we can pause you. We have 2 vacancies. What are our vacancies? Don't really need you. You're a vacancy. We don't need you right now. And you, yeah, we don't really need you either right now. Okay. Should be, yeah. Bunch of people are hungry. Because I flooded the crap out of this area. I think I could do with another farmhouse or something. And more berries. I think this is too many trees. I think I could have replaced some of these with not trees. Okay, but you are making paper. Everyone's pretty hungry. We are starting to get a lot of potatoes in, so I'm going to prioritize harvesting on both of these. So that this guy can just cook. Because he is not being loaded up on potatoes nearly enough. It takes him half an hour to make 4 potatoes. That's like the biggest thing. Like, that's a way bigger yield than a lot of the things. So what? It's every 6 days they give you 4 potatoes. Whereas these are every 4 days they give you 3 carrots. Every 5 days they give you 2 sunflower seeds. Yeah, we're just hungry right now. We got 2 beavers who are unemployed, looking for something to do. I don't know, do I need to build a 3rd farmhouse? Is this enough for 6 beavers? Is that too many? We'll get you guys back doing some research. I feel like we're starting to keep up with our food demand now. I mean, half the colony isn't starving anymore. So we'll put one back to planting and one back to harvesting. We'll see if how well that works. I think it'll work out all right. Yeah, so they're just gonna go through and replant all this crap. And let's prioritize potatoes instead of sunflowers for the harvesting. Because like I said, I think those, when they do grow, they're our biggest yield. But they grow slowly, so they're not the biggest yield. But once they're there, like, you might as well harvest them. Don't wait on them, because they give you the most bang for your buck. Especially right now, where I have so many hungry ones. So you're lacking goods. What are you lacking? Berries? You're lacking berries. You have more than enough paper. And you don't have any potatoes. I mean, yeah, what else is new? Okay. We're up quite a bit in research, so let's start looking at what we can do again. So what do you use dirt for? Probably terrain blocks. Tunnel. Triple, double, single. Explosives factory. Yeah. Could use an underground pile. Bigger wood storage. So that carries 1,000. These only carry 180. So I think if I got rid of this, I did this, it's 20 gears. Do I have enough? Oh yeah, I've got enough gears. Do I have enough planks? I have enough planks. Oh. Let's see. Yeah. That makes sense. So I can't do harvesting and planting. Because you only go to there. And why it only goes to there, I don't know. But it's odd that it cuts off there, but like this one goes, all the way out here. This one, for example, does almost all of both of them. I mean, it does all of that top one, but it doesn't do all of the bottom one. Huh. I wonder why that is. Is it because of the stairs? Like, is it because they have to walk that way? Or is this one like they're right there and or they're right there? But I feel like that's only 2 more steps. I don't know. Not sure. Not sure what's going on there. Because, like, if I put, let's see. But if I put it here, so yeah, it must be based on distance that they have to travel. And then once you get to a farm, it's multiplied. Because this isn't affecting down here. But as soon as I go closer this way, yeah, I don't know. It's bizarre. Okay, well, you're gonna focus on planting for now. You guys, I guess, are gonna focus on yeah. I'm not sure what I need to do. I would like to get this to cover both of these better. I guess one way of doing that is do that. Or even that. I'd be getting rid of 3 crops, but I'd be gaining but it only does that little patch. Well, that's interesting. So this way is actually less than this. So let's count it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 versus 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, so it literally is until you hit a farm, it counts like 1 for 1. And then once you hit a farm, there must be some multiplier of like how far out you can go, because like if you look down here at the trees, it's the opposite way where this is actually worse than this. And it's because all of these are like connected this way. Whereas if you're here, then you have to walk one space. If I go down here, yeah. That's so frustrating. So literally by having it up on a roof, I have made my life worse. That is incredibly frustrating. So we had carrots and potatoes, and sunflower seeds and grilled potatoes. I guess we'll get rid of this. And then put a farmhouse here whenever those get cleared out. So we want it to be that way. For now, we'll have you be planting, because we've got a bit. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think I need to convert some of this to farm, because we are just vastly overproduced on farms, or on wood, I mean. Let's get rid of where we're cutting trees again. Oh. We want these to be oak, like the rest of them. I don't know about those. But yeah, I don't think we need... We don't need all that. We certainly don't need... Just need more crops. Yeah, I kind of screwed myself a little bit. So we'll build an efficient farmhouse. Yep. And then what we'll say is stop planting these trees. And we can leave you there for a minute. We'll plant a good portion of this as crops. Maybe not all of it, but like half. We are starting to get back to where we have an actual supply of crops, so I am feeling a little better. But boy, that was sketchy. We were not doing good. We still have a bunch of contaminated beavers. We are down to 49 total beavers. I think we were at, what, how many can we have? 54? Yeah, 54. We were up there. I don't know exactly where, but we were up there before all this happened. Getting a third bad tide in a row, so we'll see if our thing here helps. Our new dam system. Hopefully it does. Yeah, we really run through that food fast. Let's put you at harvest potatoes priority. Just because if there aren't any. Because if I do you harvest, then the other one can't plant those. So I want you to be planting. And I'll just say no priority, but I want you to harvest potatoes first. Because those are, once they're grown, the biggest bang for the buck. And then you, yeah, you're planting as well. Got a crap ton of logs. Oh, you guys are just, all right. That's nice. I do like that they do that. Just go for a little swim, and then go and grab that. That's nice. Just get rid of this. Is there? No. Okay. Okay, so we want to start raising this now. And start raising that now. So we build up a good supply here. And then let it slowly drain. Yeah. There we go. I think this will work. Okay, so we've got the bad tide starting. So we want to lower this. And we want to encourage all of it to come out this way. This is all the way raised. That's all the way raised. Yeah, and it's very much not mixing yet down here. This is a bad source, yeah. So are there any other good sources? Is it just the two? 'Cause that's a bad source. That's a bad source. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. I think this has done it. We have no bad tide coming in. It is getting stopped right here. It is going down where I want it to. It is going down that way. And this one, yeah, it's not coming up over that. And it is all going down this way. And it is flying through this canal. Let's make sure we are not cutting these trees. Let's mark these for demolition. And our beavers are still happy. They're still swimming. We only have 11 contaminated now. None of this is contaminated. Alright, I think we did it. And it's not coming up this way. And that is all not good. That is just a nice little haven that I've created of good water in here. That's great. Yeah, you can be put on pause for a bit. You're not gonna be doing anything. Yeah, nothing to do in range, I'm aware. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna give you something. We are gonna get another tree chopper. And we are going to plant. What do we want? Do we want wheat? 10 days for wheat. 10 days for 3 wheat. And then how do you make bread? Oh, grist mill. 1 wheat equals 1 wheat flour. 1 flour is 5 bread. Okay. So that's 15. 15 bread every 10 days. That's pretty good. So let's go for it. Let's slowly add up. Oh, it's getting contaminated. That bad tide does a number, doesn't it? Yeah, so I want to kill this. Or this. and let it just go this way and down. Well, one step forward, two steps back, as they say. We got it so the majority of our stuff is fine. We got it so all this is fine. But now we need to... I think the best bet is to build a levee here. And demolish these. Yeah, we're slowly cleaning out all the bad tide. We'll give it a little while. Let's give ourselves some power. Let's see here. How do we want to do this? Let's go to here. We'll mark this for demo. And that. Put stairs here. And then we'll... We'll go like that. No, not like that. A little bit of a lag spike. Okay. We want it right there, because we want... Do we want a double floodgate? Yeah. Right there. And then we want a double platform with a path. And then we just demolish. Oop, don't do that. And then we want to do... Golly, what's the best way to do this? Probably... like... levee... Let's do this. So we get a levee, there, and then we do single level dams all the way across. Oh, and we need to, yep, and yep. Let's see. It's cutting it close. That's a pretty far distance for him. Okay, do we have all the bad water out? Yeah, we do. Well, mostly. I mean, there's the tiny bit that's stuck by the dams. But that's not going to be going anywhere. It's not going to get fixed. Let's make sure we can plant our pine right there. And then let's stop cutting our trees there. There we go. Okay, we're starting to get our wheat up. So that means... Guys, why are you drying out? Because I lost some water, is that it? I think that's it. Okay, that's fine. We do want a grist mill. We're gonna get one of you. Can I put you? I can put you up there. Do I want to is now the question. I don't think so. Although I can put a storage under you. How does the bakery look? Bakery looks about the same. So if I do that and I do 2, I've got so much pine resin. I don't even need that much. I do probably want some storage. How big are these? Those are huge. I don't need that. If I do this... I can get rid of these two. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do a curved stair. Oops. Like that. And then we want one of these. And then for the grist mill, or do we want the bakery here? I think if I did that, it would work better, because I can do... We'll pause you. Twisted stair. Or no. I want to do this. No, let's not do that. Let's get rid of all that. We will do the curved stairs, because then we can just do that. I think they can just run right up that. Do I want to do that, or can I save? I think I can save room by having it go the other way. Like that. That technically uses fewer resources. And then if I want to do... Hold on. Let's assign your goods. Okay. So one of you wants wheat. One of you wants flour. Wherever the flour is. Wheat flour. Oh, wait. Yeah. You want... not wheat. You want bread. Where's the bread? There it is. And see, I can even get rid of this and just put the path there. It's okay. It's already built. That's not a big deal. Yeah, so you're gonna have to run down, put the bread there. Not a huge deal. And then you... if I do this, that should work. Yeah, because I can go path. Right there. You want the wheat. Actually, I don't want you to. I want you to be a stair like that. I do just want you to be like that, because this is going to be our grist mill. You're gonna go there. Yep. You're gonna be like that. There. There. Okay. And then you're paused for now as well, because I really don't need you. I have 12 unemployed beavers. Let's unpause all of you. Let's unpause all of you, get you researching again. Let's take this, and the gears, and the printing press, and the paper mill, and the wood workshop. And that's all of you. Unconnected building. Yes, you are. Okay. Unstaffed and unstaffed. You're still working. Great. Let's add another house. I think it's about time. I think. We can do the same thing here. Although that's going to be a lot of mouths to feed. So let's maybe pause those two. Let's just expand that. This is where I need the smaller house, I feel like. The double lodge. Just put two of them right there. That's fine. Oh my gosh, we are full up on logs. That is crazy. think this is all going well. Oh. We need to raise that height. Keep forgetting about that. We'll be fine. We can turn you off, I feel like. Yeah, there's the gatherer for that. Say trees and bushes. No, don't want that there. Let's see, how many is this? 4 by 9? So 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 45. And they produce 1 every 3 days. Produce 3 every 12 days. Okay, the math isn't gonna math on that very well. So if I just do that, it'll be close enough. I don't need it to be perfect. Especially this antidote is, yeah. Let's get you just planting all these, and then we'll turn you off again. Because I really don't need you to do anything. How did you get here? Yeah, that's what he says. How did I get here? Dude, I don't know. I don't know how you got here either. I feel like you were trying to build these. I applaud your effort. But at the same time, should not have done that. Oh, he just moved over. Oh my gosh. My guy. No. My guy. Why would you do this? Okay, let's prioritize that. And deprioritize that. What achievement just popped? What was that? Oh, reach an average well-being of 20. Okay, yeah. I mean, dude, you're gonna die soon. And frankly, that's kind of your own fault. I'm sorry. Kind of was. Let's get rid of some of this cutting area again. There we go. Okay. All of this is planted. So let's shut you off again. These are almost done. Let's get another lumber mill going at some point. I think we're pretty good on the food front. get rid of one of you. Let's get rid of one of you. Yeah, because we've got plenty of water now. So we're doing just fine. Yeah. All right. I don't think we need too much more here. Okay. We did end up going over here. You You dumbass. Okay. Well, we'll get you fixed up. Don't worry. I think we'll be fine. All right. You, I mean, yeah, you're just waiting on berries. So what do we got? 20 well-being. Not doing terrible. Scarecrow could use a little bit more. Same with books. I mean, yeah, in fairness. Yeah, we have a lot of baby beavers right now. They're waiting on planks. We had so many. We were full on planks. So it is kind of surprising to me that we ran out. Maybe not too surprising, but we were way up on planks. Okay, our food supply is looking a little better now. It's the unconnected building. That one? No. Treated logs. Oh, I don't have any. That's crazy. We'll unpause you for when you eventually do. Let's get rid of a couple of haulers. I don't think we need that many. Yeah, you're very sad. I know. I think we're good. Yeah. We are doing all right. Sure, all this is running. It's where I want it. That's where I want it. This poor beaver is still stranded. You know, you could have really solved this problem if you just didn't stand on top of a rock that we were demoing. I swear, if you die after I put in all this effort trying to rescue you, I'm gonna be very upset. Oh, we are down a person. Or I should say, we are up a person. We have an unemployed person. I think... Yeah, I mean, you don't need any more than that, because we are good on food. You don't have any. Do antidotes. Contamination antidotes. Yeah, I don't think that does anything for injury, right? Where does it fall under? Well-being? Yeah, it's just contaminated beavers. So, I mean, once you're full, I can pause you. Let's see. I mean, guess might as well let these... Oh, nope, no more unemployed beavers. Vacancies. Yeah, efficient farmhouse. Maybe we can get rid of it. What is this? Oh, distance. Okay. That's cool. Shows you the productivity numbers. So like that's at half productivity because it's missing a beaver. This paper mill, why are you at 44? Is it just because resources? Probably. Who knows? Okay. We finally got you out of there. Good grief. Yeah, I don't really care. It's a small amount. Oh, I guess I should have left that up because I do want floodgates. It's fine. We'll just do that. And you guys can pick up those stairs, whatever. Okay, so I want to lift these up and then push those down so that the bad water goes that way when it does eventually come. And then this won't get contaminated anymore. And yeah, I mean, I know I could just leave that open, but I feel like being able to control that will help later. Just, you know, whenever. Okay. Oops. Oh, we have children coming out of our ears. Okay. We'll add that one in. And I think, yeah, we're in good shape. What building lacks goods? This one. You still just need berries. Well, we can get you berries. That is not a problem. Yeah, you'll just go there and freaking get all those berries. Put them in there. And then once this is full, I can put you on pause. Yeah, I mean, maybe fill all this up with blueberries. But, like, don't really need to. Okay. We're gonna start getting some babies, like, actually working on stuff now, so we can... Yeah, I don't want to plant anything there. Let's clear that planting area. What are these? Chestnuts? Let's make all these chestnuts. And then all these chestnuts, so... Yeah. No, that's not what I want. Let's unmark that cutting area. And that cutting area. And then we want to unmark this. Because that's just... Yeah. Okay. That is full. Yeah, these just need to keep working. That's fine. You need to keep working. That's fine. And then let's prioritize this cleanup. Let's see if we can get that. Yep. Oops. Delete that. Ooh, not both of those. Just that. And prioritize that cleanup. And then we put that down. So we have some automation stuff. Simple logical operations. Depth. Contamination. Based on the weather. So I'm kind of curious about this. So, like, what's this do? Active during... We'll pause it here. So, active during temperate weather, drought, bad tide. What does this mean? Activate early. 3 days prior. So if you say, I want you to activate during a drought, but then activate early, drought incoming, 72 hours. So I want this to be a bad tide. But then how do I get it? To send the signal? Like, where do I get it to go out? It's a good question. Memory, timer, detonator, speaker, makes noises. It's fair. Power meter. Sense manually controlled. Okay, I mean we'll see. We'll see about this. So I just want to see. Let's put this over here, actually, so that I can see what it does. Maybe it has to be connected to something. I don't know for sure yet, but I would hate to build one. Okay. We'll see what it does. I mean, that's how it goes, right? No recipe selected. Oh. Wheat flour. Building needs power to operate, because of course it does. All right. How do I want this to go? Probably just like... Wait, can you do that? No. I'm gonna say. Wait, I don't think that's gonna connect. Is it? Yeah. Whoops. Okay. I didn't think that would. Let's get rid of all that. Let's do this instead. Let's go vertical. And then that's that way. A couple of those. And then another couple of... Oh, we're gonna need stairs. Nope. How did I screw that up? Let's not do that. We want another one there. And then we want you to have just one power shaft. One power shaft there. We'll pause you. Because, yeah, that's not going to do anything. Okay. So when it's on and when it's off. Okay. I see. So let's do this. Let's get rid of it. No, let's put you back up. I see. I see how this works. So we want to do a weather station. Oh, we can't. Unless we can build this anywhere. I think we can build this anywhere, right? So let's just build it there. We've got a drought approaching in 3 days. We'll be fine. I mean, we can do this. Slowly raise that up. That lowers that power quite a bit. And then we want this to raise up. Not all the way. That's already raised up. Want this to raise up most of the way, I think. Yeah, you're going to lose power for a bit. That's fine. We are okay with that. We don't want water going down that way, so yeah, let's back it down. Did that too fast. Come on, figure it out, figure it out, dry out, dry out, dry out. There we go. Okay. You're good. We can fill a lot of this up, honestly. It's kind of neat how much we can just fill up with just a few dams. Okay, so we want to automate this with Weather Station 1. And we want to say when it is a bad tide, and we want to activate you like 6 hours early. And we say 0. And then we say we want you to automate with Weather Station 1. Yeah. We want you to go to 0 on a bad tide as well. on a bad tide. I want you to go with that. Yeah, we want you to raise all the way up. And same with you. On a bad tide, we want you to go all the way up. Why do we have 4 injured beavers? Holy cow. Need more hospital beds. And I need a hospital area. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's see about making like a hospital zone. I thought that was gonna be good enough, but I mean, 2 grinders is more than enough. They don't hardly ever get used. Let's get rid of one of those and do another hospital bed, medical bed, whatever. Are you guys all getting enough? You're not getting enough wet fur. I probably need a second one of you. I'll probably do one right here. Let's do another one of those. Yeah. Oh, I can't. Because you need... Is it 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. It is 4. Okay. Let's maybe push it off this way a little bit. No, we can do one more. Yeah. Okay. That is still completely full. Are you all... Okay. We'll get rid of you. We have a bunch of unemployed beavers, so we'll make you haulers for the time being. Yeah, we still don't have nearly enough planks, so I'm okay with. What else can you guys do? Let's do scrap metal out here. We'll say empty. We've got more than enough pine resin. That's still going. What am I even using that for? Oh, right. Treated wood. Treated planks. I don't think I'm using treated planks that much. You can't hold treated planks, can you? You can. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, we want to keep all those. Let's build one of these. Use it for treated planks. or sorry, planks. Use this for treated planks. That way, when this runs out, it's just, we have more than enough of everything, basically. And then we'll do a decoration here just to keep them all happy. What, a shrub? No, they have enough shrubs. Yeah, we'll do a scarecrow. Okay, so these all should be fully raised. Right? Oh, no, not, because it's not a bad tide, it's a drought. Right, okay. Yeah, we're doing fine. We're just we've got to last 5 days without power, basically. Which the only thing I think I really, no, even this, even the grill is fine. So really, what we're losing out on is research and maybe some happiness things. I could probably try to build like a gravity battery. Like if I build it up here. I think that might work. Let's do something like that. Yeah, that'll work. It's not pretty, but it'll work. I'm just curious if it'll do the job. Oh, and then I need to finish off these gears. Let's build a shaft there and there. I don't know if they can go around corners like that, so I'm not going to risk it. Yeah, and then this one poor wind turbine. Really, I should just get rid of that and do a well-being, or a decoration, I mean, the weather vane. Get like all of those. Can I build one there? I can. It's kind of crazy. Build one here too. I don't quite get everything. If I build one there, one there, it's most everything. Beaver statue. Let's give him a nice little beaver statue there. And one there. Oh, right. And then I need to build the little swimming pool area right there. Okay, how we looking? I mean, we're looking good. Big concern, of course, is always water, but we are a-okay on that. We're just low on power, but that's eh. I've completely kept all of this green even through the drought. I don't think any of this is gonna fully evaporate by the end of this. 3 more days? Nah. Got plenty of time. However, why are you all hungry? Like, there's food. There is food. Not a lot now. There was food. Okay, let's get some more sunflowers in there. Yeah. Yeah, this definitely needs to turn. I need them to stop doing the fully grown trees. That's okay. Yeah. That's okay. I mean, I could get it to run power a little bit longer. Do I want to? I don't know why you were freaking out like that, but okay. What do we think? That's okay. We'll leave it like that. It's not a big deal. I could probably like pump water this way. But eh. Yeah, those are doing okay. Not great, but okay. I have 16 unemployed, or yeah, unemployed beavers. That's nuts. What do I do with you all? I mean, shoot, I don't know. Let's build just another big storage. A little bit of a lag spike. I need you to accept just logs. I just need you guys to just take all the logs. let's get another lumberjack over here instead. Like, for real. Let's clean this out so our farmers have something to do. Oh my gosh. And one more power shaft. It does this thing. I don't think it needs power. Two thousand HPH per meter. So is that horsepower hours? I think so. So, like, my best bet is to find a tall, like, over here, and drop it off until I hit bedrock. I feel like that's the best answer. And then maybe unlocking a wind turbine or something. Okay. Let's look at some of this other stuff. I've got a lot of research. Benches, hammocks, hedges. Stream gauge. Bowl panner, square banner. I've got all this except the mud pit. Might as well add the mud pit. Then I would need dirt, which means I need... not the mine. Where's the dirt extractor? Dirt excavator. I can research this. Costs a lot, but I can do this. Oh my gosh, that is big. How much do you excavate? Like, all 9 of those squares? I don't know. This will be an experiment. I do eventually get up there. Oof. No food. At all. Okay, these are all left over, so we can plant. We want to get rid of you as a forester. And we want to plant wheat here as well. just because we can. Let's plant some carrots. Just to, like, have something to keep them going. Get rid of all these logs. Needs deeper water. Needs more planks. Yeah. We like to keep you at like 1.8, I remember, right? Yeah, we have way too many beavers for the amount of food. I overdid it a little bit. A lot bit. Oh god, they're hungry. Oh lord, they're hungry. Oh, poor guys. I'm sorry. I expanded way too fast for you. I was planting the wheat. I was hoping it would grow in time. And, it did not. We got one more day. Don't worry. And then we've got a little bit more. But, you know. You... Yeah. You're supposed to be fully up. Are you not? Because this guy needs to be a little bit lower. I think that's what was going on. That's why this was overflowing. I need to be just a little lower. Okay. Take 3 hours to make one. You guys are making 2 every 1.5 hours. So we should have... Okay, I'm just gonna pause you for a minute then. And I think we're good on gears. And this thing is completely full. This thing is completely full, so you're fine. You can just go away. Yeah. Lots of hungry beavers, though. Oh, good lord. I expanded way too fast. I added too many houses way too fast. And I'm gonna suffer for it. I'm sorry, guys. It's okay. We'll get some chestnuts. We'll plant some chestnut trees. Let's just destroy you. What are you? You're oaks. Can we not? Let's get rid of you too. And you. We want all those to be chestnuts. And then we're going to... Who gathers chestnuts? Is it a gatherer? It's a gatherer. Let's see, is that... I mean, it's a bit far for you to walk. have you go here. And I'll say chestnuts. And that's all you can get anyway. And then what? Chestnuts get grilled in a grill. Okay. Yeah, we need to... We need to find our way back into healthy amounts of eating here. Let's add a grill. How much pine resin do we have? More than enough. You're gonna do chestnuts. You don't need... Yeah, you just need logs. Yeah, we'll just say get rid of these. We don't want any of those. It's fair. Oh, water just suddenly went back to being not invisible. Yeah, there we go. We're doing good now. Got all our water coming back. We got all our research. Yeah, we'll put our lumberjack flag back up over here. We can get rid of one of them at least. Builders, builders. Oh, you do have bread, so fantastic. All right. With 18 wheat flour, I mean, that's 100 food worth of bread, basically. It's constantly changing because this wheat, but I wonder, okay, let's see. How much is let's see. Wheat. And space is limited and food supplies tight. Maximum efficiency for food per plot comes from wheat. Yeah. I know. Let's see. A ratio for folktail surface crops that evens these out for maximum diversity is a 6x4 rectangle divided into plantings of 9 potatoes, 6 carrots, 8 sunflowers, and 1 wheat. Six beavers per day on average. That is a very weird way of doing that. So food per day per block. Wait. Oh, okay. So food per day per block is 1.5 bread. Which makes sense. Because it's 10 days for 5 bread. Wait, how does that work? That would be 2. Right? Oh, you give 3 wheat per 10 days. Yeah, no, that's right, because you get 15. A beaver can harvest, what, 10 a day? So for 3 beavers and 10 days. 300? Does that sound right? It sounds like a lot more than I would expect. And each beaver consumes 2.5 per day. Let's see. Yeah, I'm curious. Yeah, seven crops, 5 crops a day. Somebody was saying a year ago. Let's see. We'll start our timer at the next. You're on your second one. Now you're on your third. Yeah, it's probably about 5 to 7 per day. So he's gonna go back and plant that last one. It's on his 4th. So let's say 6 per day per beaver. So if we have 3 beavers, we want roughly 15 crops per day, 10-day rotation for wheat, so 150 crops, which would be 10 by 15. And right now, we are at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so let's get rid of all this pathing. if we start here, we want to go to there, which means getting rid of those carrots. So we're going to unmark that as planting so that those go away. And we're going to get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we want basically one more full row here. So we'll add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 14, right to there. So let's clear the planting area there. We'll let them grow, but then they'll be done. And then that'll be, we'll just say just wheat. You guys will do just wheat. They can plant way more than they harvest. And they did that. What, 2 hours out of 16? Just replanted that whole thing. Why do I not have any planks? Oh, that's why. And then we can just plop it down that way. That has no wheat whatsoever, which is fine. Now we have some food. Once all this grows, so you're on like your third. Fourth. Might be your third. It'll come out and do a fourth. You were waiting around for a while. Yeah, now it's nighttime. Guys, those are all full. Good. Wow, we are at 24 wellness. What is going on here? Not enough campfires, not enough contemplation spots. Weather vanes though, everything else doing good. Books, not enough books. So let's add a contemplation spot. Or 2. Let's add one there. Oh, 25. We jumped up a bunch. Oh, is it? It's because, yeah, they started going. Yeah, now we've got some bread, carrots, sunflower seeds, grilled potatoes. Okay. Yeah. You don't have any chestnuts, that's fine. Let's get some more chestnuts. And some more here. And I think we could cut down significantly on the amount of pine resin. Because, like, that is completely full. I think we could chop down. I mean, honestly, I think we could just keep it like a 3x3 here. and be fine. Because it grows in 7 days and you get 2. So that would be 18 every 7 days. We're not using that much. Let's get rid of those. Oh, and let's not make these planted. We'll do chestnuts so that we can do more, more grilled chestnuts, more food. I don't know why you're not getting rid of this. Let's just get rid of those. Yeah, I mean, you're on your third one already. It's got to be at least 4. Yeah, I'd say at 6 is a good estimate for harvesting. So we'll let them. Let them plant that all, and then that'll be our wheat. Not enough potatoes, for sure. Enough carrots. Hi, buddy. Yeah, and then more than enough for tappers. I mean, I can just keep these going, I guess. I don't need them to... I really need more planks is what I need. Jeez. I didn't realize that it'd be this low on planks all the time. Like, I am seriously considering another like 2 lumber mills. I just run out of them way too fast. Okay. Let's add some chestnuts. Come on, you guys. Yeah, here we go. That should be enough. I feel like if that's not enough chestnuts, like, they take 8 days to grow. I don't know, that should be more than enough. I don't think I need you to be gathering anymore. So I'll probably get rid of you. Like, we have berries, and the only reason we eat them is because we run out of other food. Which, like, isn't ideal, but, you know, like, that's how it goes. Yeah, we still have 13 unemployed beavers. We are now at 26. Man, we are just flying up through these. Yeah. Happier than ever. Could use some extract. I feel like, I mean, what? Do we just... Bad water pump? We just do one of these? Build a little road here? Oh, whoops. Yeah, just get rid of that scrap metal, I guess. And then, what do we want? We want one of these. You require power. So we need you. And then we need, like, to hook you up. This is getting really industrial right here, and it's not in a good way. Like, this is looking so nice, except, like, yeah. Okay, we don't want to accept goods. We want you to supply. We want you to supply. We want you to supply. Yeah. Once this all comes in, hopefully I estimated that right. And that's enough wheat for all of them. It's not connected. Oh, yeah. Sure you are. Okay. You just want a little bit of storage for you. Do I have that many gears? Do I need that many gears? I do not have any gears. Okay. We'll just do a small tank here. And we'll say bad water. And store some bad water. You are starting to run low, so we'll give you the third person there. Third beaver, I should say. Wow, that's a lot. 2,000 gears. We're down to 8 unemployed beavers. This thing is 12,000 horsepower hours. So that's pretty good. How do I want to do this? I need a TNT. TNT factory, I should say. Wherever it is, I can't remember. It's going to be under something silly. Let's see. It's not under any of these. Not under that. It's not under science. Metal, food, water, housing, district management, landscaping. That makes sense. I don't know. So I probably also want Manufactures explosives from bad water. Yeah. Because, I mean, doesn't want that. And then we're going to want... that. To transfer the power down. And then we're going to want to transfer the power down from here. Which, like, I guess I could just say... something like that. Let's see how high they can get without any help. Food is definitely running a bit short. So if each one can pick up, let's say 6 crops per day, that's 18, 27 spaces for carrots is the optimal. For 3. So let's give a path. Oh. Let's stop the planting area here. It's kind of hard to see, but you can see that there's a different color there. It's very slight. You can see it. So once they harvest that, they'll be ready for a path. Yeah, you're just gonna be harvesting berries. That's great. So we'll re-optimize this a little bit. Let's see. They've done that. Great. Oh, hello. You are making extract. 4 makes 1. 4 bad water makes 1 extract. And then extract is used for this. I probably need more haulers, don't I? Probably. I feel like my haulers might be getting overloaded. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe they're handling it. All right, let's see how much they can do. They're doing a lot. I don't know if they're gonna keep up with it, but they're doing a lot. It's good stuff. they gotta take a little break every so often. I don't know what all we're using gears on, but we are not making nearly enough. Supply will last for 46 hours. So if I do a storage, let's do a storage right here of extract. That way this always has something. Well, maybe not always, but often. Yeah, they're definitely not keeping up. I would say I probably estimated that about right. Because they did, and they'll probably get 1 or 2 more rounds. And of course, as they go further, it takes them longer to walk. That looks like they'll get 1 more. Depending on how much of a break they take. Yeah, they're all taking a break right now. So yeah, I mean, I think we're good. So in this case, I'm gonna plant some more chestnuts. Some more like that. We do have our pine resin. Yeah, it's still very, very healthy supply. They did harvest all of this, but it's all coming back. So, and he's full. So, I mean, it's not like we're using that much. I do think with the bread, we've significantly increased our food output, which is good. And then, yeah, our extract is doing good. Wow, and they are killing it. And we are up to 72. Injury, sadly. Sorry, I'm at 27 happiness. Probably want... are we running low on... Campfire? Rooftop terrace is doing fine. It's the campfire that's kind of killing us, as well as the roof. So we'll put a roof on this guy. Actually, we'll put a roof on that guy. Yeah. We probably do need a second campfire, so we'll put one over here. Yeah, because we can't put one there. So we'll put one there. And we're at 28. Nice. And I think we'll call it here. So kind of an overview of what we've done today. We very much have improved our ability to survive droughts and bad tides. We set up a couple of extra dams or floodgates here and here. That allows us to prevent the bad tides from coming in and hitting this floodgate at all, because what was happening is it was hitting this floodgate, eventually overfilling, and or because it was coming in here, this water was contaminated and there was no way to like flush it out well. So with these, now I can close those off, and then I've added these 3 sets here so we can force the water to go down that way or this way if we want to do the opposite. opposite and kind of water some of this area more. So we worked a lot on that. We've advanced our industry a lot. We've gotten up to, centrifuges so we can make our extract and everything. We've added another farming area. We've kind of optimized how much wood we're getting because we were getting way too much wood before. So we cut down on the amount of wood we were harvesting by half. This all was wooded area. We've increased the amount of bushes and dandelions that we're getting so that we always have enough antidote in case a bad tide does happen to get over our defenses. Because, yeah, we were running into like 20, 30 beavers at a time being sick, which is just not ideal. We've added a little bit more of a neighborhood over here, just a few more buildings. And then the big thing, like I said, we've been doing is optimizing this farming, adding a bunch of storage, and we're adding some energy storage to help, especially when we're in a drought, because we do lose all our productivity because it's all in these 4 water wheels. So we're trying to help offset some of that with some gravity batteries, and then I might add a bunch of wind turbines up here or something to also help mitigate that. But yeah, in terms of where we're at, we're advancing significantly down the tech tree at this point. Also, in terms of size, I mean, we're at 72 beavers, and a happiness score of 28, which is, I don't know what the maximum is. We're not close, but we're not far. I mean, there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 things that we're not really doing. One of which we're starting to work on. These are pretty easy to get, especially with the way we've set up our neighborhood. We just put them somewhere in here and we can get all of them. So yeah, I'd say we're doing really good. We're probably about ready to expand and add a second colony and maybe optimize it a little bit better, because this one, is kind of janky because it's grown organically as we've gone up the tech tree. Anyway, so that is that for today. I appreciate you all coming in. Appreciate you all for watching, sticking around, lurking as you do. And I will see you all next time.